And now for section 4. Gangleri said, "What was the beginning, or how began it, or what was before it?" Hart answered, as is told in Voluspa, "Erst was the age when nothing was, nor sand nor sea, nor chilling stream waves. Earth was not found, nor ether heaven, a yawning gap, but grass was none." Then John Har, "It was many ages before the earth was shaped that the mist world was made, and midmost within it lies the well that is called Hvergelmir." And 3D said, "Yet first was the world in the southern region, which was named Muspellheim. It is light and hot. That region is glowing and burning and impassable, as such are outlanders, and have not their holdings there. He who sits there at the land's end to defend the land is called Surtr. He brandishes a flaming sword, and at the end of the world he shall go forth and harry, and overcome all the gods, and burn all the world with fire." Sounds like a great conclusion, right? So, what do we need to know from section 4? Well, there's this place called the Yawning Gap that's kind of not really described at this point. They bring up a mist world, which is cool. They bring up a well called Hvergelmir. The wells are very important. We'll need to know those, so take note. Section 4 has a well mentioned. And then they talk about how the southern region is called Muspellheim, and it's light and hot. It's burning. It actually says that, like, you can't possibly pass through there unless you already live there. And then they talk about Surtr, which, if you've seen Thor Ragnarok, Surtr's in that. Like right at the beginning, he has a flaming sword and he's gonna just burn everything down when it comes time to do so. So those are the most important things that you'll need to know at this point. Some of these names, like Muspelheim and the well Hvergelmir, will come back up, only because we're going to need to map things out and get an idea of where things are, so that these other stories make sense and the whole mythology kind of comes together. So just know that a couple of those things were mentioned in section 4.